Secretary of State John Kerry testifying before the House Foreign Affairs Committee on the Iran deal. Kerry warning that Congress is scrapping an Iran deal, meaning a path to nuclear weapon, and a better deal is, quote, a unicorn fantasy. Jasser is with me now. He is the president of the American Islam Forum for Democracy. What do you think? First of all, welcome. We're glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
Of the Secretary of State's comments.
Well, I mean, it's more of the same, as if we're so oversimplifying. I mean, it's pathologically oversimplified in that somehow it's either war or this bizarre deal, which isn't even a deal. And somehow what's amazing to me is how tunnel vision this whole thing is. I mean, to let you know how much he was making the case for Iran, his testimony was translated live, in real time, translated on Farsi, fascist, theocratic government television in Iran in real time. So Assad today, the genocidal Assad regime is talking and doing flips about how wonderful this deal is for Iran. Our enemies are cheering, while what we're hearing is nothing about why somehow this is a great deal. We're hearing about how billions are going to be released to Khamenei, to his personal coffers, to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps is going to get tens of billions immediately, and no case was made, Deirdre, for why we should believe that the failed inspections over the last 5 to 10 years are now somehow going to be successful inspections, and yet we gave away the entire farm.
So what is your sum total take? Because we had KT McFarland on with us yesterday, and she said, listen, Iran is going to get a lot richer. They're going to have nuclear arms, whether we like it or not. This is just the reality. And in the Middle East, I think she called it an a la carte civil war, meaning factions can hate each other and then switch sides the next day. She was just saying her biggest fear is in a very volatile group getting hold of nuclear weaponry. What is your take?
Absolutely. Even beyond that, we are so tunnel the sales job that Secretary Kerry did, that we're focused so much just on buying time, that money we gave them ballistic missile abilities, gave them not only money to give to Hezbollah but to Assad and the region. The biggest thing is the deterrence that we had, not only from the sanctions is gone, we lost that leverage now, but we've also told all of our enemies in the region, be it Wahhabi radicals, Muslim Brotherhood radicals, we said, you know what, America will go to its knees in order to capitulate to a power and not be the strong horse, but rather we will come begging to the table and give whatever necessary if you threaten us with nukes or something else. So I think American power is weaker today than it's ever been in probably half a century.
Oh, Lord. All right, Zudi, I have to have you leave us on a high note. What could be done now to somehow take off the edge of what you just said? Is there anything?
Well, I hope the refusal of Congress to accept this and the mobilization of not only those who care for the security of Israel and America, but those who want to defeat radical Islam come together and say capitulation is not the answer. The reformists in Iran, the Green Revolution, the strategy should be regime change. And I think the majority in the Muslim world and in the West want to see regime change and don't have to accept, unfortunately, what our commander-in-chief is trying to ram down our throats.
All right, Zudi, we're so glad for the time, for your input. Zudi Jasser joining us there. He is president of the American Islamic Forum for Democracy.